You know what else viewers? This is Nigerian News Center. What is happening in Nigeria and globally? This is actually a market. You are welcome. Good morning, viewers. We have to look at the suspension of Senator Ningi yesterday. I'm talking about the senator representing Bauchi Central Senatorial District over the allegation of 3.7 trillion budget pardon. For all you are seeing,
thinking Senate, not for what we are seeing. The Senate is thinking already.
He left with honor and dignity while he was suspended yesterday. Do you believe that?
I believe there's something more to that. I believe that there is a level of, something that the public want to know, that these people came out and they are trying to hide it in that section. If you look at what Ademola he was trying to. Okay, it's already a stinky Senate. This, given the development that is happening surrounding the funding of the budget, and of course, the budget was about 27 trillion. Out of that 27 trillion, about 37 trillion was being believed to be padded by the APC-led government. That's the way it's supposed to be. Now, they are trying to, I've always said it on their platform that at least at this point, Senator Abdul Ningi should be given a national honor for uncovering corruption in the Senate, uncovering corruption in the budget, uncovering the cabals that has been manipulating the Nigerian wealth for a very long time. What Senator Abdul Ningi did should be commended. And the man, though, because a lot of people are seeing it that maybe because he is from the opposition, PDP, Bauchi State, and that is why, the APC-led Senate sit down and suspended him. A lot of Nigerians have begun to question the kind of senators Senate will begin to have since the era of Tinubu, since the era of Buhari, down to Tinubu, where we have somebody like Ahmed Lawal as the Senate President then, and we're having this one too as the Senate President. All these two people, excluding Senators Bukola Saraki, they have destroyed the Senate the way it's supposed to be. They have caused a lot of problems in the Senate. They have made the Senate look as if they are no longer representing the Nigerian masses. They are only representing their political interests and their personal interests. Look at the damage Ahmed Lawal did to Nigerians. They single-handedly printed over 30 trillion and share it under Buhari's government. And tell me that Buhari is not aware. And there was no infrastructural project that's been linked to that money till today. People are still questioning the rationale behind the printing of over 30 trillion. That is where we are today. The Tinubu bought the Senate with corruption. He brought Ababio with corruption. He installed Ababio with corruption, and since he installed Ababio with under corrupt practices, that is why we are having a Senate that cannot even legislate a policy that will coming to that will transform the Senate. Currently now, it is stinking Senate. No matter how you look at it, it's smelling. It is full of overdose of corrupt practices. How can Debola Yayi himself come out, because he's the chairman of appropriation in the Senate, and defend this kind of anomaly that led to the suspension of Abdul Ningi? The question I wanted to ask, was it surprising that the Senate as a body, as an institution, was not interested in getting the root of the matter, getting the fact, rather all the problem is that that money, that over 4 trillion you are looking at, is meant to feast by these corrupt senators. That's just it. No, I'm already telling you that. So there's no need of trying to create a private investigation or trying to investigate the matter or even trying to invite a private body, an independent forensic body to look at whether what Abdul Ningi is saying is correct or not. I think in the first place, because of public interest and trust, that is what they are supposed to do first. And if Abdul Ningi is found wanted, then he can be suspended based on that. But there was nothing like that. They did it because it's something that is okay by them. You can win with him, and then we go share the money. And look all the people to stand up and defend it. That is exactly what happened in the Senate. There was this Abdul Ningi is very, very right. I'm surprised at this time around, they're not civil society organization going on the street protesting for an independent inquiry into the funding of the budget.
There's something I want to ask. Do you encourage Ningi to challenge that suspension in court?
Let me tell you, Abdul Ningi is an upright man, a man of too many parts, a man who understands what leadership is all about, a man who has passion for Nigeria, a man who wants things to be done the way it's supposed to do. He resigned of the chairman of the Senators Forum because he felt that instead of his people coming out to ask questions based on what is on ground, they are seeing it now as if it's a platform they are targeting to remove Abdul. And because of that, the Senate cannot go further because all their hands are already greased. That's what is happening in the Senate. They are already greased. Are you telling me that we cannot find loopholes in that budget? No, come on. Even without being told, when you look at the budget, are you telling me that you cannot find loopholes? Then all we are hearing now is senior senators. Who are the senior senators? Look at the senior senators they are talking about are the cabal that are going to share that 40 million.
I want to show you the senior senators.
I don't want to look at them. No, I don't know what they are senating. Boss, there's no need of looking at them. No, I don't understand what I'm trying to say.
Let me ask questions now.
I know what you want to ask. Boss, there's no need of them, me looking at them because I don't know what they are senating. Up till now, there's nothing to show about it.
Don't you see them as ranking senators?
What makes them a ranking senator?
Because they are senior.
What makes them senior? Is there any constitutionally? Is it right? I know that's why I told you sometime that the Nigerian media is part of the problem we're having in Nigeria.
But it's not Nigerian media that
I'm telling you, bros, the angle of news coach posted this cover. In some ways, you are kind of giving them a kind of kudos or attention, or a kind of setting a class, particular that there's a class in the Senate.
Yes.
There's nothing like senior president, senators. There's nothing like upcoming senators. There's nothing like average senators. There's no everybody there is senator. They are Senate members. That is just it. I don't know. The Constitution does not support or guarantee or there's no act that says that somebody is a ranking senator. But as a writer, you can say, okay, an experienced senator. That will be understood. So that's why I'm telling you that why is the Nigerian media encouraging, why is it the media is not asking questions about an independent investigation to look into what Abdul Ningi is talking about before the Senate suspends him? It's an abnormal. And I'm telling you now, they have all right to go and meet Tinubu in the night.
But let me ask you one question. Because Oyami was saying that people should wait and see before 2024 ends whether they will not get constituency project in their respective constituencies that is worth 500 million.
Because political, if you go to Ekiti State, let me tell you, Ayemi was a commissioner in Lagos State. Let me explain to you. That man you are seeing today are major loyalists of this administration.
But that's not the question I wanted to ask.
No, I'm just telling you now.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead with your question.
But is it right under democracy to pay money or constituency project into the pockets of senators?
It has never been right. Everything about Abdul, and people are asking, look at Abdul. Does he look like his character, his approach, his aura, his charisma is not that of a Senate president? The way he moves, the way he does his thing, the way he runs the 10th assembly. Looking at him face to face, deeply, you know that this man is just as empty as Ahmed Lawal. Yes, the only outstanding senator, senate president we ever had in the history of Nigeria for now is Bukola Saraki. If not, when they remove Bukola Saraki, we saw the damage in Buhari's government. You saw how they looted 30 trillion till today. You see, a lot of things begin to happen to the extent that the CBN itself crumbled. Emefiele Somersault crumbled. Everywhere is looting because the fact that the removing of Bukola Saraki will pave the way for Aluta Continua.
Okay, now that the man has been suspended, and perhaps they hope that he will apologize before he records. In the event that a Ningi apologizes to the Senate, will you be disappointed in him?
Yes, he has done the needful.
Do you know what as his question?
Let me tell you.
Do you know what as his question?
Yes.
Senator Shehu Sani, former senator from Kaduna State, said that the reason it's difficult for any senator to rise against anything in the Senate, whether opposition or even if you are the main political party, is because of the House rule. He said it's one time that it took the leadership of the Senate to protect him when he almost got.
Because what is there? If you know what is there, they know the yes, the people they jabber. Must they die in the Senate? Can't they live in legacy for once? What is Shehu Sani trying to talk about? No legacy at all. Must they die in the Senate?
No, you know what?
No, I'm telling you, it's not what I'm telling you that it is never a big deal. Whether Abdul Ningi try to come back or not, but whether they will be forgiven after 3 months, or whether he's going to tender apology, that's not a big deal.
There's area I want to take you to now.